All right, guys, well, it is time for the 8th night of Halloween Horror Nights, my 8th night. I don't know what night of the event it is, more than 8. Time for the 8th night in the fog, and this is going to be probably another Halloween Horror Nights weekend vlog because that's worked out for me so far. The fridge is talking. But yes, we're going back in the fog. We have some houses that we're crossing off tonight for Sammy, which are Monsters and Exorcist. We'll see what else we get to. It was trying to rain, so it's kind of late. It's like 8 o'clock and we're just going to the park now. But let's get in the fog. Into the park we go. It is a little less crazy at the entrance because it's a little later. It's probably, I've got too many notifications. Yeah, thank you. I've got too many notifications on my watch.
So popular.
But it is
8:30.
still to me. Ooh, Oddfellow's whistle. Aside from that, the music at the entrance, just not loud enough for me this year. I want some jams up front.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. I want some jams. I want to rock walking into Horror Nights. It's a little too dramatic, not enough rock. But in we go. Okay, I think we're starting at the back with Monsters, because that's one of the 2 houses she needs to do. So back to Monsters we go. The fog. Yes! Bring me life! Bring me life! Like a little trip through Zodiac here. There you go. You have a stage. Yeah.
Surging through my veins and giving me what I so crave. Immortality!
Yes.
Yeah.
We can usually never walk back here. This is my favorite scene. Yeah. Right? It never is. Yeah, I know they always put such good stuff in here, but it's never enough. Yeah, right now not bad. Not our dino.
Not our dino. Yeah. I cannot look at it. It's not our bird. I cannot cheat.
Oh God.
Oh no, oh no, this, oh no, oh no, oh I'm actually scared. I'm legit scared.
Immortality begins.
Oh, that actually like scared me. That actually got me a little bit. It was really loud. Going into Monsters. We had some friends join us. And we're going into Monsters. Let's go to our spot. You know where to go, Michael.
I don't know what spot.
Michael knows. Oh!
Oh! So you stole my spot.
Immortality!
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Maybe?
Oh, he spun too fast. There it was. There it was. Oh. It's like, nah.
Here is where my search for power and
Hello.
the first step towards becoming the most powerful being in this universe and beyond.
Amazing. That was beautiful. Well done. We love it. We love it. He's so good. He's so good.
My search for the legendary Gem Skull soul has taken me here into the depths of this jungle. It is said that those who harness the power of the soul possess the ability to create
He's like, no. Oh, in the fog. He does that.
He's the best so far. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I told that poor guy. I feel so sorry. Every time. I feel so sorry.
possess the ability to create new life.
Can we be best friends? I need a friend. I want to be friends with him.
There's nobody here. Where is everyone? What the heck? All this space for activities.
Lots of river activities.
Got him. Yeah. Woo!
Here is where my search for power and immortality begins.
Yes. Woo!
Trusting with nature and peace is but a first step towards becoming this universe.
The fog tonight. Oh my God. Couldn't see it, but I heard it. Oh, they're still going. Oh God. We're going back to the Zodiac. We're gonna go the long way around to Yeti. I know, there's someone coming.
Someone coming to see a light.
There's Dr. Oddfellow. We visited some friends, and now Sammy and Jess have gone off to ride this death trap, while Michael and I are chilling, not riding the death trap, right?
Yeah.
That's a hard pass. He'll do Velocicoaster, but he's smart and doesn't do this one. So see, we're the smart ones here. Yeah. All right. It's time to visit the Yetis. All right, we are cruising. For the record, tonight is a sold out night. I think they either capped capacity or all the locals were like, nah, we're not going, it's sold out, because it has not felt bad in the park. Overly busy, as always, but it just hasn't felt bad, so I don't know what's happening. So we had a really good walkthrough of Yeti. Sammy screamed a lot. I watched it happen out of the corner of my eye as she was behind me, grabbing through my backpack and screaming. It's liar. It's true. And now we saw the Stranger Things line was super short, so we're going straight to Stranger Things to see a creepy friend. Mine was short, so I went ahead and got the ravioli. Finally gonna get a food item at Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm going through here, I'm looking for the light. Here to get my ravioli. So there it is. I got my Fedra food ration. There's raviolis in there. I'm gonna head to Minions Cafe to eat with Sammy, but I had to at least, you know, show it to you here. So cool. All right, I gotta admit, it feels a little wrong to be eating a Fedra ration, like in this setting. But I'm gonna give it a try and let you know what I think. There it is. Okay, so I had the Fedra ration ravioli. It was fine. It's definitely some frozen ravioli.
Mid.
Nothing, yeah, mid. Nothing to write home about. Would not recommend it unless you really want the souvenir can, which I did not end up even keeping because you would have to wash it out in the bathroom and then carry it the rest of the night. And it's really just a can with a paper label on it that, is it really gonna last? No. So, we are now in line for Sammy's 10th and final house.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
I've done Yeti 3 times.
Yep.
By Exorcist and Nuns.
Yes. So we're finishing with The Exorcist. Personally, this would not be the house that I would have you end on, but it's a good thing. I was about to say, it's a good thing. You have multiple more nights because this is not the one. But
So you say Michael disagrees. Little Michael
I
disagrees.
know, Michael and Jessica like it.
So who am I going to trust?
Sammy's dreams come true here. When I was here opening weekend with Ash shopping, I saw they have the Jaws Loungefly here at the Film Vault, so she wanted it last summer.
Now I need to inspect them all and see.
Yes, make sure you find the perfect one. We did Exorcist.
I bought that one last time
yeah.
because I couldn't get the other one.
Yeah, because this one was sold out.
But oh my god, I thought.
Oh no, you're in trouble.
It's a good thing I've got mine.
But what'd you think of Exorcist? You liked it?
I quite liked it. Like, is it the best house? No, but is it the worst house? Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion.
No, Chucky's still worse. Well, Sammy called it a night, but it is just too nice out right now for me to go back to the hotel. I probably shouldn't do too much tonight because I am sort of sick, but the weather is beautiful. I'm not sweating. The crowds, despite being sold out, are pretty low. I think all the locals stayed home. They saw it was sold out and decided not to come. So I'm just having too good of a time. I'm gonna go solo for a bit. At the very least, I wanna go film in Vamp because I feel like I haven't filmed in there much. There's been too many bodies, and tonight, it's a reasonable level of crowd, so I feel like I could actually do some filming in that scare zone. And then I think I wanna do Dueling Dragons and at least Blood Moon up front. Then, I don't think I'm gonna go all the way back to Oddfellow or Darkest Deal. I don't think so. Could you see the thought process of like, maybe? No, but I think I'm just gonna do the 2 front houses that I haven't done and a little more scare zone time and call it. But it's just so nice not to be sweating. It's so nice not to be constantly shoved around by other bodies. Don't get me wrong, it's still very busy, but not like it has been. So this is lovely. I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Are we going back to that?
because that might be my favorite house right now. So I'm gonna walk all the way back to the park, do Darkest Deal. Let's see a few vamps on the way. Walking through there the entire event. This is what I mean. Look how much like actual space there is to walk. It might not seem like it to you if you're not a Halloween Horror Nights person, but this is comfortable. This is comfortable compared to like a Friday. I'm walking without having to constantly pass people. This is comfort at this level of the event. Now here we are at Shipyard. Slow down a little bit. Shipyard. Just not my thing. And I may have timed this poorly because I think Nightmare Fuel just released, but you know, I did all this spit for the fog for a reason, and that was to zoom across the park if I wanted to. So I'm zooming to Oddfellow, and then I'm gonna do Darkest Deal because I have friends on a particular cast of Darkest Deal. So I do Oddfellow, then it'll be time for Darkest Deal. Let's do it. I take it back. The show is just now like starting to load. It starts in like 30 minutes. People are already lining up for it, but no, this will be no problem. Show dump won't be till much later. So I'm set. Oddfellow, Darkest Deal, and then I think I'll do Blood Moon, and then I'm gonna force myself to leave so I can actually get some rest before being back here tomorrow night. And like a solid 5-minute walk for Express. The tent is there. We've almost made it. Pretty much a walk on for Express right now, which is awesome. Had a pretty decent walkthrough of Oddfellow. That one's growing on me. Like I liked it from the beginning, but I'm having better and better walkthroughs, so all my houses are moving around on my list. But now, going to see Darkest Deal, and this particular cast that I'm seeing has just been impressing me every time I've gone through. It's making it like my top house, just because this cast is so good. So cannot wait to go see and get scared in Darkest Deal. So I did Darkest Deal. This is one of the ways I can tell it's a quieter night. Look at all the open space here. Even on Sunday, there was not an empty space here whatsoever. Every single space of this Men in Black area was filled with a body. So little things like that are what make me know this is a quote-unquote quieter night of Halloween Horror Nights. But I had yet another really good run-through of Darkest Deal, so it's all about that cast. I love that cast. They are killing it. So now I'm gonna do Blood Moon and get out of here. All right, it's Jungle of Dew time, and it is my burb. I'm gonna try to find a different spot to stand, because I keep getting kicked out. I wonder if I stand here, they won't kick me out. Might take them a while to see me over here though, because it's not my normal spot. I'm gonna try that box. I don't see anybody there. I think I can go there.
Beyond.
Ooh. Look at the fog tonight, man. It's glorious tonight. Okay, well, I have to talk about an interaction I just had in Blood Moon. But first, I'm gonna walk out of the park. So that's gonna wrap up night one of this weekend. But it was epic. And I just had like the best interaction, I'll tell you at the gates. All right, so before I get out of here, I have to describe this interaction that happened in Blood Moon. There's a scene in the middle. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you've been through the house, there's a big open scene. You know what I'm talking about. But there's also an area where you can kind of see that scene a second time. And I looked, and there was a scare actor standing there, and I've never seen a scare actor standing there before. And she just kind of looked at me in a very creepy fashion, made eye contact. And then I went into the next scene, and she was waiting for me, peering through a window, made eye contact with me a second time, and then I watched her leave, and I knew she was going to her normal trigger, which is, the false-hearted must die! A 3-part scare. Never seen anyone else do that before. I hope that becomes a regular thing, but even if it doesn't, like, highlight of HHN32 for me so far. That interaction was so good. I absolutely loved it. So, scare actor Cast B, Blood Moon, I loved it. Thank you for that. I will cherish that memory. Such a good interaction. Following me through the scene, making eye contact. Just watching her peer through the window, I died. And then when she popped out with her trigger, I just gave her applause because I was like, that was fantastic. So that's gonna wrap up this Thursday night of Halloween Horror Nights, but I will be back more this weekend, and I will be back to vlog then. So this vlog will just continue on. I'll see you then. Time has come to try more crazy foods from Halloween Horror Nights. So we have the Carnival dog. Can't believe I'm gonna try this. What I'm going to, it's got bubblegum mustard and Kool-Aid pickles on it. And then the item that replaced my favorite item, the rat tails. You've heard me talk about it. This is the sour apple funnel cake fries. Ice cream's melting very fast, so we're gonna try this and I'll let you know thoughts afterwards. So it's Friday. We just had the hot dog, the Carnival hot dog. Not as bad as I was expecting, but still very weird. Would not get again. Glad I tried it. The bubblegum mustard was the weirdest part. Kool-Aid pickles, a little like sour. I was expecting more sweet. Confetti bun, not really confetti, just looked like it. But the funnel cake fries, now those I would get again. Those were delicious. So were they as good as my rat tails? No. Well, hello everyone. It is time for Sunday night in the fog. It's the end of the 4th weekend of Halloween Horror Nights, and tonight is going to be my 10th night of Halloween Horror Nights. It's been a really fun run so far. September is almost over. In fact, tonight is the final night for Russia Fear Pass holders. Can't believe that's already gone by so fast. Cannot believe the 4th weekend is here and has gone by so quickly, but I am going back into the fog, starting the night over at Strongwater with my RIP tour boys and Becca. But then eventually we're gonna make it into the fog. It's Sammy's last night. There's a lot to do. So let's get in the fog. Let's see what shenanigans we get up to tonight. Hope Florida Fall is still here. But let's get in there and see what happens for another spooky night of Halloween Horror Nights. This one focused more on friends and hanging out than trying to see everything. So let's get in there. Let's get in the fog.
Yeah, that's 5 years ago.
All right, guys. Well, we had an amazing time at Strongwater with the RIP crew. And now we are heading into Horror Nights Night 10 for me. I've been messaging Sammy, she's already in there, but I haven't heard back from her. So hopefully I'll eventually hear back from her, but we're going in. We're gonna start doing houses, having fun with Gary and Becca's first night of Halloween Horror Nights 32. This is our crew. Let's do it. All right, we are starting Gary's first house of the year, Blood Moon. Blood Moon. I really love the scenic of that house, but I just feel like I'm not getting good walkthroughs. Do you have a good walkthrough?
Yeah, it was number 1 opening weekend. It's still great, but it's gone down a little bit. Yeah.
It's going to like 5 or 6 for me, I think. Because just other houses are just having better walkthroughs. I love the scenic, but I'm just getting better walkthroughs of other houses. All right, we're going into house 3 for Gary. It's gonna be Dueling Dragons! Well, you can see the Starlight building behind me. I am packing up my stuff to drive home after another night of Horror Nights. And as I was saying on the way to the elevator, yeah, tonight was like friends night to the max. Obviously had a really fun time at Strongwater with my RIP guys. Started the night with an RIP crew. We kept collecting people. We kept adding people to the mix. We ended up with a group of about 9 people for a little bit of time. We did all the front houses. And then pretty much everyone pieced out to either go back to the hotel room because jet lag, or they have to work tomorrow, which I also have to work tomorrow, but I just stayed late. And so I ended up with a group of friends just standing around talking because they had used Express for all the back houses and I'd used Express for all the front houses. So we couldn't do any houses together. So we stood in Vamp talking for a while, and then finally we all pieced out because one of my friends, Sarah, she also has to drive home tonight. So we walked out together, and here I am back at Cabana. I'm gonna pack up my stuff and drive back to Tampa, even though I have the room. I know I'm gonna be happy to be in my own bed tonight and wake up tomorrow rested for a full week of work because there is no Horror Nights coming up this week for me until maybe the weekend. So with that, I'm gonna sign off for this weekend of Horror Nights. I know tonight didn't really have much Horror Nights in it. It was just like friend fun, but I know I filmed a bunch on Thursday. So have no fear, I'll be back in the fog very soon for more fun. My friend Gary is here for 2 weeks, and so I've got to come back and see him. Tonight was Sammy's last night. I did get to see her and say goodbye to her, and it was a very fun night in the fog. So with that, I'm gonna sign off, but stay safe and stay spooky. Bye.